Hello everybody, VexSG here, welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm going to be trying something new on this channel. I'm going to be playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's a game that nobody's really requested, but I know that a lot of people might enjoy it. This is basically a flight simulator with the entire world on it and numerous aircraft, so we're just going to play it, have a bit of a chill, fun little game session on here. So let's go. Now in this game you have basically every aircraft, or every single type of aircraft really. Not every aircraft in general, there's so many aircraft to even put into one game. You'd need numerous DLCs, add-ons, stuff like that. I've just got the base set. My hair is an absolute mess. So yeah, you've basically got every type of aircraft. Not every aircraft, but yeah, every type of aircraft, from the big Boeing 747-8, which is commonly referred to, I think, as the Queen of the Skies. Correct me on that if I got it wrong. You've got stuff like the A320neo, which is a common medium distance one, say if you're going across Europe. Chances are it could be an A320neo. You've got stuff like fighter jets, you've got light aircraft, and you've even got stuff like private jets. But today we're just going to fly in the Cessna 152, which is basically the starting aircraft. Now, as you can see on this game, you've got basically every single airport on the planet. It looks better over here because you get to see it in the night time with all the darkness. So as you can see, it's got every single airport in the world mapped onto it, which I'm not sure how they did it. But yeah. So we're obviously going to go to the UK, specifically to Manchester, and we're going to go take a trip down memory lane, and we're going to go to EGCB, or Barton Aerodrome. Now, if you're a bit of an eagle-eyed viewer on this channel, you would know that about 3 or so years ago, there was a video here of me being in a light aircraft, and it was taking off from EGCB, or Barton Aerodrome. It was a terribly recorded video, but hey-ho, it ended up being quite a nice video for me to record, so I enjoyed it. And let's land at EGCC, which is Manchester Airport. It's an 11-minute flight and we go over 14 nautical miles. And yeah, you can also change the flight conditions. I'm going to have all the players off, AI traffic on, and live weather, because you get to simulate the conditions of the great outside. But yeah, so let's go and get things going, shall we? So we, yeah, so let's just press fly, and yeah. So there's two types of flying in this game. You've got controls, and you've got AI flying it, or basically autopilot, but with extra steps. So controlled flying is basically using your keyboard and or mouse, or something like a yoke or a controller. I'm using keyboard controls because I don't have a yoke or a controller of some sort. So you get to all witness my terrible flying. So we're going to do that first, and then once we've attempted to fly, we can show you what the AI piloting looks like, which will be cool enough on its own. So as you can see, once we open up, you can see that's our little airport down there, and we get to start flying. So as you can see, the conditions outside, cloudy with little patches of sun, and when I look outside, I don't necessarily live near this aerodrome, but it's patchy with, like, patchy clouds with sun, which I think is quite nice. So yeah, so we spawn on the grass runway because, well, yeah, it's a grass runway airport, and you can see everything around us. Though the graphics is a bit low quality, my PC is hanging in there. But yeah, so as you can see there, you've got some objectives. So we get to release the parking brake, which is control and the decimal on your number pad. So not every keyboard has this, but when we press that, the parking brake has been released, and then I press F3, which is a throttle up button. And oh wait, I need to turn the audio on. And you can hear now the propellers turning. And we're heading down the runway. So let's get taking off, shall we? And as you can see, we're in the air. Ooh. Yep, we are in the air. And as you can see, everything around me is basically a representation of the scenery in real life. The buildings that I'm flying over are actual buildings in real life, which, yeah, it's actually really cool. So now we're gonna fly over with, oh my goodness, with my keyboard controls, all the way over to Manchester Airport, which is about 8 nautical miles away, so it isn't too far. But you can see these little dots are all the landmarks. You can see in front of us is the Trafford Centre. That's like the main shopping mall in Manchester. Or shopping centre, depending on whether or not you're American. So, yeah, so we're just going to try and at least fly decently towards the airport. You've also got ATC in this game. But you can see down there, we're flying over the Trafford Centre. You can see all the scenery down there. And you can hear the ATC. Be quiet! I want to content. So you can see down there, these are actual buildings in real life. You could literally go and visit them. This is the Trafford Park area. These are mostly warehouses for stuff like distribution and stuff. Over there's Salford Quays, which is where the BBC are located, up north. You've got the city centre. You can see just being consumed by the view of the wing. Was the tallest building in Manchester. You've got Old Trafford Stadium where Man United play. Cool. And yeah, you've got basically the entire of Manchester as it is represented in this game. As we go over here, you can see this massive blob of tarmac over here is the actual real-life Manchester Airport. Basically, again, represented into this game. I just realised I'm heading up and not down. So yeah, you can see there as we zoom in, you've got the Deansgate Towers, you've got Beetham Tower, you've got basically the entire city centre represented. Back there I can see Manchester Victoria Station. I'm not sure if Piccadilly Station is rendered this far away. I don't have the graphics setting on full, because my PC, quite frankly, isn't the best, but at least it can run Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's attempt to fly. Oh my goodness! That was a bit of a bad bank angle. Oh, and you can see there, you can see the way that you can approach into the airport. My absolute goodness. Let's not do that. Oh my goodness, this is quite difficult. Because now you have here the basic overall area, which, yeah, so as you can see, now that we're approaching anyway, you've got the pattern entry, which you follow the red boxes. So we've got to go over here, which is near Style. They've got a nice country park there. So let's try and at least get some landing. Now, how do I turn down the throttle? Right, so F2 lowers the throttle a bit. So yeah, let's just lower the throttle a bit. Get us lose a bit of airspeed so that we can comfortably land. And you can see there we're a bit too high, so let's lose some altitude. I guess that's around 1,500 feet. And the numbers on the bottom are basically all the necessary flight info. Oh my goodness, yeah, let's do some extreme banking. Okay, I'm regretting that. Right. Yeah, I'm too fast. Oh goodness. Oh my absolute goodness. We are... Oh. No. Okay, no, we're going into the suburbs. We don't want to kill people. Okay, we're gonna... I think this might be Wilmslow, I'm not sure. Come on. Oh my absolute goodness, we're not surviving out of this. No, go up! Since when did we turn into an acrobatic show? Oh my absolute god. What have I done? No! Stall! No! No! Oh, we crashed into someone's house. Okay, right, we need to pull the mixture so that... Oh my goodness. we have crashed our plane. Let me try and change. There we go. We have crashed our plane into a block of flats and a bungalow. What can I say? I'm a terrible driver. Pilot. Anyway, what we're going to do now is use the AI piloting system, which is basically the plane flies itself for you. So let's restart, get the same plane, and let's do a different plane. Let's get it done in a Cessna Citation CJ4, which is like a pristine private aircraft, the ones that all your favourite singers and artists are taking. And let's do Manchester to Liverpool, which is apparently an 8-minute flight over 26 nautical miles, since this plane is faster. Which crosses over basically the plains of Cheshire and then into Liverpool Airport. So yeah, this flight doesn't actually exist in real life. They're just two small airports that are nearby to each other. That
One ready for departure to the west.
So yeah, let's So to enable the AI pilot, you go to Flight Assistant and you press AI piloting. Now we had some warning alert, but we don't anymore. And as you can see, look, right, my hands are completely not up, and watch. I'm not doing anything here. The plane is genuinely flying itself. So yeah, so basically what this is basically the plane flies itself for you. It saves you a bit of a job as we take off from Manchester Airport. As you can see, that's Manchester over there, that's Altrincham. And over there you've got Chorley and
Manchester Tower VexSG 1 continue
Cheshire. I'm not sure what our cruising altitude will be today, since it's only a 20 nautical mile flight, so it will probably be something like 2,000, 3,000 feet. But yeah, we can see out there all of the different towns passing by. What town is this? Knutsford. I've never been there in my entire life. And you can see the planes. It's a private jet. Look, there's you lot. All of the viewers are in there. Hopefully there aren't any fursuits on board, otherwise I might have to take control and ram it into the ground. That was a joke for legal reasons. But yeah, you can see we've got all the clouds. I'm not sure if the clouds are actually where they should be in real life, but yeah, they're the clouds that are based off what it's actually like out there using the weather data. And down there, the maps from Bing Maps, you can see basically the entire world pass by, which is quite nice. And as you can see in front of us, there are the few clouds to pass through. But once we zoom in more, you can see down there, that's Liverpool Airport that we're going to approach to. I'm not sure anybody ever has done this flight, since there's already a direct trade service and there's motorways connecting them too. So yeah, I think you wouldn't do this in real life, but it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. We do what we want. Our vertical speed is quite sharp, but we'll just focus it, do its own thing, and we can only sit back and pray that it's actually decent. So yes, so as you can see, we're now 7 nautical miles away as we begin the descent to Liverpool. You've got here, this is Runcorn, which I don't really know much about. I know that there is the North Wales Expressway passes through here. We're 500 feet above the ground, which I'd say is a bit too low for comfort. But yeah, you can see there, broken building. Unless that is an actual thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And over there you could see Wales, that is all of those hills, and over there's like, over there, that area which is like nearby to there is like Ellesmere Port. Don't make any SDR references, please, I beg. But yeah, so we've got basically the eastern suburbs of Liverpool, so Hale, that area. Speak, which is, I think it's pronounced Speak. I've never been to this area before. So yeah, so we get to begin the approach to Liverpool Airport. I think we're gonna go around and try the descent again, or the approach again. About to turn. Right, you know what? That voice is annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have it now. And hopefully it should actually do the approach. Which it doesn't seem to be doing. Because what, we're heading quite far away. We're heading towards Wales. Which, quite frankly, Wales is a cool place. But I think we should be in Liverpool by now. How are we going to turn? We're in the clouds now. Okay, I'm giving up then, but it should land. But it won't. So I guess that is where we end off today's video. Yeah, if you want to see more Microsoft Flight Simulator content over the next few weeks, because I have Game Pass currently, please make sure to let me know so that we could do it some more maybe. But yeah. Let's turn off this music, there we go. Yeah, so if you did enjoy it and would like to see more Microsoft Flight Simulator based content, or branch out into more stuff like maybe even some FSX, or other stuff in the future, then be sure to let me know. My hair is still a mess. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!